Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd like to review a horror movie that I watched just last night and which I picked up in Liverpool yesterday whilst out shopping Blu-ray hunting. Now the movie is from 2023 and it stars Jessica Sula as the main female protagonist, and it was directed by Anthony Diblas, and that movie is called Malum. Feed the Demon. Okay then guys, as per usual, before I say anything further about the movie and give you my thoughts on the storyline as a whole, I'll just read you the blurb at the back of this edition, just in case you're not familiar with it. Now, a rookie police officer, Jessica, willingly takes the last shift at a newly decommissioned police station in an attempt to uncover the mysterious connection between her father's death and a vicious cult. So there you go guys, that's the plot in a nutshell of Malum. Okay then guys, on to my thoughts now on the movie as a whole. Well, I wouldn't say it was an atrocious movie. It was alright, it had its moments, but to be honest guys, as it went on, it soon went downhill for me. Yeah, I started off okay. Now this is a direct remake of the other police officer on night duty in a deserted police station. Last Shift, I think it was called, which I think was made in 2014. Yeah, so this is I thought there was some similarities between that movie and this. Yeah, so it's basically a reimagining of that tale. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you've got this rookie police officer takes up like a night duty and like this deserted a police station, and there's a kind of like a subplot sort of like going alongside with the story, which involves a father who he sort of like investigated this cult, the cult like the Charles Manson, the Manson family cult, into black magic and that, and killing people like in the most bloody ways imaginable. Now, a father apparently saved 3 girls from the clutches of this evil cult, and as a result, he becomes infected by the evil himself, and he ends up killing a couple of the people, his workmates in the police station, before killing himself. Yeah, so that's basically that's the other story run alongside the main one of Jessica, on a night duty in the deserted police station. But yeah, it started off okay, but as I say, it soon went downhill for me, guys, and I fell asleep, guys, near the end. I got a little bit bored with it, but yeah, its main problem was it was too similar to the other movie, and nothing really all that much exciting happened in it. She takes up her duty in that, and when she first gets to the police station, I won't say too much about it, guys. There's this other police officer there. He's acting very strange and that. He's shouting his head off and that. He's kicking a football. Very appropriate, isn't it? He's kicking a football around, considering what's going to be going on later on. Yeah, good luck England. Yeah, but yeah, he's kicking a ball around and that. He's shouting his head off. He's behaving in a very, very strange manner. What a bloody plonker! And when he sees Jessica, he becomes very hostile, and he's sort of like there's something to do with her father. He mentions her father being a murderer, killing his colleagues in the station. That's so he goes into a whole monologue at that. But yeah, I won't go on about that, guys. Anyway, but he leaves her alone anyway in the station, and that's when strange things start happening. A host of weird characters turn up along the way. As we go on this weird journey with her while she's doing a night duty in this deserted deserted cop shop. But yeah, it had its moments, guys. I mean, the station was very creepy and that, and all sorts of weird noises and that, and as I say, these characters, and she gets these weird phone calls as well from this cult. They're very, very reminiscent of the Manson family, and especially when they use the word pig, they use the word pig to it and that, and pig is mentioned in other parts of the movie, which the Manson family had associations with the word pig, especially when they wrote, they sort of like in the crime and not what they'd done on the walls, not what they wrote on the walls and that, but yeah, very, very I think this was loosely based on the Manson family, to be honest with you, because it did have strong vibes of the Charles Manson hippie cult, yeah, but yeah, very much into black magic and murder, this cult and that, and he seems to have this vendetta against Jessica. He seems to want to get her and kill her, but I won't reveal what happens, like, at the, well, as I say, like the end, guys, I woke up about, I think it was about 3 or 4 minutes 3 or 4 minutes from the end and that, but I say I won't divulge what happens and that. But yeah, I fell asleep, guys. It just lost me interest. It didn't retain me interest in that, you know. But it was creepy enough. As I say, it had its moments and that, you know, and these weird characters and that. There's this like weird fella banging on the door of the cop shop, and like he's like a tramp, and he's banging there, and you know, Jessica's very wary, and that she demands like, you know, his identity and that, you know. And as he's standing there, she sees this water seeping through the crack in the door, which, you know, he's obviously wet himself and that, you know. So he's a weird character. And then this other weird woman turns up. She's like a prostitute and that, you know. So when Jessica pulls her into the station, she's got thrown out of a car, pulls her into the station and starts questioning her. She suddenly breaks off from Jessica, and she looks into the distance if she's seen something really weird, and she starts coming out with this strange talk and that, yeah. But yeah, guys, you know, it's I don't think I'll be revisiting Malum, you know. But as I say, it did have its moments. It had a creepy atmosphere, and the station was always like a huge labyrinth, you know. Nobody there, like only Jessica on a night duty and that, you know. And she was forever reaching for a gun and that, you know, all these things happening to her while she was doing a night duty and that. And it has a very, very brutal story involving the father and the way he sort of like investigated this cult, you know, and he ended up rescuing these 3 girls. Well, another story develops from there, because they're brought back into it, but I won't reveal what that is. You know, you'll have to see Malum for yourself to find out what that story is, yeah. But on the whole, guys, yeah, I don't think I'll be keeping this, yeah. It wasn't a really bad movie, it's sort of like, that might trigger off one of me well-known rants, but it was just an average, dull horror movie, you know, so I won't be revisiting it, but that's just my opinion. You might like it, you know. I'm not saying don't buy it or rent it. Give it a try, see what you think, and if you got the other one, Last Shift, you can do a comparison. I thought the other one was better, but that's just my opinion. Yeah. All right then, guys. On to my rating now for Malum. I don't know. I'd give it maybe a 5, because it's a very, very average movie, guys. You know, it wasn't great, you know, and it wasn't really bad. It was like in between, you know. So, but I say it did have its moments in that, you know, and you say, but like most of it, like all the films set in the cop shop at night in the early hours of the morning. So, you know, it doesn't really move out, other than like seeing at the beginning, see this cult and that, what they've been up to and that, you know, very, very Charles Manson-esque and that, you know, what they do and that, you know, you see them killing and sacrificing people and that, you know, torturing them. Other than that, the story is 99.9% set in the cop shop, you know, nocturnal horror, you know, right through. Yeah. Okay then, guys, that concludes my review of the American horror movie Malum. Have you seen this one? Have you seen the other one, Last Shift? What did you think of them? Leave a comments down below. I'd be very interested, you know, to hear your views. Yeah. But yeah, guys, it's you know, it's not for me. This, as I say, a one watch only, you know. I'll either put on eBay or give it to a charity shop. Yeah. All right then, guys. I hope you enjoyed my review of the 2023 police horror movie Malum. Yeah, usual. If you like the video, you know, please feel free to share, subscribe, comments, and all going well, I'll be back again very, very soon with another video. Take care. Bye for now.